Hello and welcome again to Red Gaming Tech. My name is Marta. Today is the 16th of October and this time I'm bringing you some news regarding The Crew and its PC beta, which as you may know is actually locked at 30 FPS on the PC, but Ubisoft is hoping to let players opt in to a higher frame rate if they choose. Now, knowing PC gamers and our love for as much frame rate as possible, people would have no doubt found a way to get around this frame rate lock anyway, but the lead designer Serkan Hassan has confirmed that Ivory Tower and Ubisoft Reflections are working to ensure that this option is actually officially available. And when speaking to Tech Radar, he said, quote, "Ultimately the performance and frame rate will be down to the player's hardware. A few people in the closed beta found ways of unlocking the frame rate. My understanding at the moment is that we'll be allowing players to do that come the full version as well, unless some other issue comes to light that would block that in any way." Now, naturally, the PS4 and Xbox One versions will be running at 30 frames per second, which is pretty much par for the course at this point, but there will be absolutely no reason to lock the PC version at 30 FPS. You know, as they say, frame rate is depending on hardware. If your hardware can only run it at 30 FPS, then that's down to your hardware. But if you've got, SLI Titans or something ridiculous inside your machine, then of course you're going to want the high frame rate that you paid for. You've got this really good rig. Developers shouldn't be locking frame rate behind a wall. It should be entirely down to whether or not your machine has the muscle to cut it, how much frame rate you can squeeze out of your device. So it's good that they're officially going to be trying to support it at least. They're basically saying we're going to do it, but if we can't then we won't. Essentially, if there's some sort of problem that arises in the full version that stops them from doing it, then they won't. But as I said, knowing PC gamers, there will probably be an unofficial hack for it anyway, even if Ubisoft don't end up officially supporting it. But at least they're looking into it. To be honest, there shouldn't have been a 30 FPS lock on the PC beta at any point in time, because as I say, PC gaming, 30 FPS for a racing game, I don't think so. Especially when you, as I say, you're on PC and you should have the option of getting the higher frame rate if you have the kit for it. So hopefully they don't run into last minute hurdles and there is official support for this. Official support, of course, is always easier than modders having to do it themselves, but of course we'll have to see. So do let me know your thoughts below and I'll see you next time.